Nice bust you guys have there.
Phoebe.
You promised we'd see each other again, and now we have.
I also said stay out of trouble.
Which I have. Okay, almost out of trouble.
How do you get here?
How did you even get here, Phoebe?
You were the kiddo from the beginning of the game, right?
I did make some drachmi working for my
Yeah, you
boss.
were.
So you paid someone to bring you to Athens?
Not exactly.
Phoebe.
I needed a drachmi for when I arrived. I couldn't use it all to leave, and I didn't want to wait any longer. So I sneaked on a ship. Don't worry.
If
Nobody
it's sneaked
saw.
or snuck.
I just can't believe you made it.
I don't remember much of Athens from when I was a baby. But every once in a while, something feels familiar. It's nice.
I never expected to see you here.
I can't believe you're here.
Me either. I can't believe we both made it to Athens. It's so much different from Kefalonia.
But what are you doing here?
I'm here to get you ready. I have to make sure you leave all your weapons and change into these clothes.
So you somehow work here? For Perikles?
No, for Aspasia.
Why do I have to change?
I don't understand.
I'll just go
why
through
I
them in
have to
order.
change.
It's just what you do here. I felt weird at first, but you forget about it pretty fast.
And my weapons?
Don't worry, I'll take care of them. We don't want to scare people in there.
Well, as long as I can come in with my kick, I'm fine. Why are you working for
How
Aspasia?
is it you're working for Aspasia?
I don't remember who or what that is.
I did get into a little bit of trouble after I got to Athens. I may have been a leader of a small group of orphans that tried to cheat Aspasia. We didn't know it was her, though.
And you convinced her to hire you?
No, she asked me on her own.
That was lucky.
Guess I'm ready to go in.
I think I'm ready to go in.
You can't. Not like that, anyway. The Athenians like it best when you try to fit in. But don't worry, I have just the outfit for you.
Alright, I can't wait to go into the inflatable Among Us costume. It's the respectful thing to do, so
I'll
sure.
get changed. Promise you'll take care of my things?
Yep. Leave your weapons in the corner, and I'll come back when you're done.
Gotta leave a good impression on them if they're the ones that have info that I need, right?
Comfortable in this.
Now you look like everyone else.
You say that like it's a good thing.
It is. If you want them to take you seriously, this is the easiest way. Trust me.
Is that everything?
You're all ready to go in. Don't worry. You've done scarier things than this.
I'm struggling to think of any right now. Are you sure I can't keep just one weapon with me?
You
No
are
weapons.
keeping a weapon with
Then
you.
how
It's
are you
your
going?
kick.
Oh, and
Literally your most powerful weapon in this whole game. Your turn to be saying that. Well, too bad that that's not what we were changing into, huh?
Here. You can't leave already.
Bye! Oh, that's how Harmonia feels when you talk about Florida men milk each other. What? I can just keep pushing him. Can I? I can't climb into the fire. Oh, but I can be on fire. Oh, I can't roll to douse myself right now. Normally you hit the dodge button to... Oh, okay. It went out on its own. Hi.
The mighty
I almost
mercenary
died from
and
that.
Traveler has finally made her grand entrance. Only slightly late, too.
Herodotus! Athenians have no problem letting me know when I'm not welcome. It's a relief
Yeah,
to see your friendly face.
certainly found that out.
Don't let the company here tonight intimidate you.
I won't.
Pericles is no king. He needs these guests to love
I mean,
him
I'm pretty
so
sure
that they
Cassandra would
can
be a
love
lot
him.
more intimidating.
They
At least if we
in
stayed in
turn
our
need Pericles.
default
You're
outfit.
not different from any of
Covered
them.
in weapons.
Do you really think these people will help me?
They will if you get them to trust you. And you've wisely dressed for the occasion. Appearing trustworthy.
Yeah,
is
I
the
probably
most
would have looked pretty
important part of
sketchy
being trusted.
otherwise.
Now then, come, let me introduce
Probably not
you
the best
to
time to be
everyone.
stubborn.
They may not look it, but this group holds the way to the future on the tip of their opinionated tongues. Ah, Sophocles and Euripides, for example. Two of the most celebrated playwrights to date. No one can throw stones as far as they can. They appear to be locked in some kind of intellectual struggle. as is their way.
He's a writer of comedies, of all things. Comedies, Euripides.
I haven't actually, but I'll pretend that I have.
Sophocles. In my line of work, it pays to know who the richest and most famous men are.
Hermippos has also written his fair share of comedies. You should drink more. Lately, his attitudes have garnered him more notice than his works. However, the fellow beside him, Protagoras, is a sophist worthy of as much praise as the great Socrates himself.
Surprised Socrates is here.
Fighting Socrates seems like a good way to ruin everyone's night.
Oh.
I'm surprised they would let him in the door.
Wow, so I was still mean
Don't
about him.
let Socrates get under your skin. At least he wore shoes for the occasion. And the poor thing gesticulating like an ape is Thrasymachos. If you listen closely, you'll notice he and Socrates are actually arguing the same points. But the wind from his wild gestures deafens him to critique.
That isn't at all what I mean.
Where is Perikles?
Oh, he never attends his own parties.
What?
Which reminds me, there's something I need to get his help with.
Vile Socrates, always appearing where I least expect him. Warrior, protect me from his amorous gaze. Oh, Alcibiades, this is not a time for jealousy, but for love.
Let's not use Alcibiades as an example. Be good and don't drink too much. So, tell me, what does a Mystios like you think of a party like this?
It'd be a lot cooler if I could friendship kick people here. They're not my specialty.
This is going to be a long night. Party should be about vomiting up blood, not vomiting up poetry. These people are so clean.
If these guests aren't to your own unique tastes, then just focus on why you came here in the first place.
Thank you, Herodotus.
Now, if you'll excuse me, Perikles is here somewhere, and I need to prepare him. If he's alone, I'll tell him what your brother said.
Yeah, I'll be okay. You should get going.
Perikles needs to know. I'll stay here and look for clues.
I hope they know something about your mother.
Me too.
All right. Well, but yeah, I love that beginning there where it's like, hi, ignore that I was on fire a second ago. Certainly one way to be hot there. I could have poisoned Socrates. Is that an option? Oh, hi.
And so it isn't the rich and powerful, but the gods who are the source of justice?
What? No! Have you been listening to nothing I say?
I'll have to get information from him. I guess there's multiple quests around here. It said there's multiple quests accepted.
You come and talk to this
I happen to accept that one first.
I've had my fill. Perhaps later. First, explain to me your point again.
The Mystios from the ostracism. Let's talk later. The Mystios from the ostracism. Let's talk later.
Just pushing him to the complete other side of the room. Oh, just say almost matching outfits. All right. Well, hello? Cutscene? Is that a goat?
Someone's being hurt.
What am I walking
Open
in
this
on?
door or I'll kick it in.
Yeah, I do have a pretty good kick.
Don't mind her. She likes to watch.
What?
Look at you. Such authority. Such aggression. I can see why Pericles has taken such an interest in you.
Oh, you should have seen when I was literally on fire earlier.
To join us?
It sounded like someone was in pain.
Well, it can sometimes be hard
to distinguish between sounds of pleasure and pain. Had I known you were going to knock, I would have left my door wide open for you.
He certainly has a way with words, but I'm looking for
I
someone.
only came to this symposium to find someone.
Sounds like we can help each other then, doesn't it? You fetch us a bit of oil, I help you find who you're looking for. Maybe they're in here.
She's not in there.
I think I'll check all the same.
I'll get the olive oil.
Display earlier. It's probably safer I get the oil.
Obedient, too. I knew I liked you. Don't take too long. If you
Okay,
don't get
so-
the oil soon, all our fun will end.
All right, do another quest for now. Sure. Let's do this one. Hi. How you doing?
You've come in here to mock me for my fight with Euripides.
That wasn't a
I've
fight.
seen lots of fights. That wasn't one.
I really made a fool of myself this time, didn't I? I'm Sophocles, though I'm sure you knew that. And you are?
I am looking for information that'll help me find someone. A Spartan woman.
A Spartan woman in Athens. Sounds intriguing. Though, if you expect me to notice someone other than myself, you expect too much. You could talk to Euripides. He's the second most worldly man here. That Perikles, Xanthodontus, exophthalmic Morosov. But he doesn't talk without a drink.
I have no idea what that meant.
No, you don't.
Do you want to make a scene? I'm gonna select that.
You want to get Euripides drunk? Are you hoping he's gonna make an even bigger scene than you did?
Ha! We both know that's not possible. But you're a feisty one, to say the least.
All right. If nothing else, this party could use the help.
Maybe it'll break out into a fight and then I can friendship kick people.
The kitchen should have what you need. Let me know when Euripides is done in, and I'll slip away unseen.
Why did Perikles invite
How
you?
do you know Perikles?
I believe you mean to ask me, how does Pericles know you? I'm the greatest dramatist in the land, mentor to Euripides, lover of Asclepios, father of theater, and so on, and so on.
I'm sure it's a real honor to have you hiding in his kitchen.
Why are you upset about
You're awfully worked up
Euripides?
over Euripides.
Euripides, whatever.
Sure, you're just friends?
I'm never just anything, foreigner. Though I confess, Euripides and I hold a bond deeper than brotherhood. Why he slams it with a banal young plaything, Aristophanes, I will never know.
All right, time to liven up the party.
Wonderful. Now, if you want some friendly advice, Aristophanes cannot stand sweet wine. I've seen what it can do to him. Absolutely, horrifyingly delightful.
It wouldn't be a party without someone losing their stomach. I'll let you know if your plan worked.
All right, well, wine could be useful in getting Mr. Judo there drunk, huh? Hi. Whoa.
Save for that arrogant playwright. I don't see why you
Probably don't need to
distinguish
turn off the
this.
camera for every single thing.
Can I help you with something?
Dry wine, sweet wine? I don't know what the difference is. Here for your sweet wine?
I'm here for your sweet wine.
Do I need to ask the
Yes,
guy what he
thank you.
prefers?
But get out of my kitchen. I'm very busy, you know.
Whoa. Aged wine, quest items. Interact? Olive oil, quest items. Oh, okay. Hi.
A new face in Perikles' abode. Ha! That in itself is a remarkable thing. You must have seen me doing my impression of Cleon. I call it the Orange Ape. Tell me, what does it think?
Did you just call me it? Watch your mouth, Athenian.
It speaks, and so feisty too. Sometimes I wonder if I'm doomed to be
Oh,
the
this
only
guy's pretty
young and
rude.
beautiful thing here. So, what do they call you?
Cassandra.
I wouldn't peg you as a Cassandra, but never mind. I'm Aristophanes, and this man is Euripides. Oh, go on.
So, I need to get him drunk or drunker.
For a playwright, you're not much for words.
Good men lead quiet lives, as old Euripides likes to say. Don't you, Euripides?
When I need to relax, I start a fight. For you, though.
Quickly, bring him some wine so that he might say something clever.
After my argument with Sophocles, I think I'd rather keep my head clear.
You should have a drinking competition. I'm here to serve you. Why don't you help me first?
I'm only here because I'm searching for someone.
And yet it gave us the distinct impression it was here to fill our wine. Let's focus on that first, shall we?
You should have a drinking
You
competition.
and Aristophanes could both use a drink. Let's play a game.
A competition?
Ah, wonderful idea. Euripides seems quiet, but he never turns down a challenge.
Well, if you brought us some wine, I wouldn't be opposed to showing this young one how we Argives drink.
Why not talk to
Why
Sophocles?
don't you just apologize to Sophocles?
It's he who should apologize to you.
Sophocles is a friend, and one good friend is worth an entire family. He just needs time to recover from his outburst.
Why did Perikles invite you?
Invited all of you here for some reason.
Either we dine here and praise Perikles, or we dine with Cleon. But Cleon has all the charm of a typical politician. A horrible voice, bad breeding, and vulgar manners.
Well, time to drink up, I guess.
Dionysos, shall we?
This is pure swill.
Amateur.
I don't think I've ever heard the
In
word
my
swill
day,
before.
this would be considered nectar of the gods. Another round.
Have another drink. Because I guess I don't have any other options, so I mean, that's what I gotta do then, right? Drink up.
I can hardly stomach this pig's piss.
I could outdrink both of you with one hand. Let's
You only
have
need
some
one
more.
hand to... Okay,
You ready
drink
for
another. Here you go. Menacing glare there.
This wine is terrible.
You, I like you. Who brought you here?
I brought myself. I'm on the trail of a woman who fled Sparta a long time ago.
Fled? Why?
She lost 2 children. She had no choice.
She fled to heal a broken heart. Euripides, write her into a play.
I've heard Spartan mothers go to a sanctuary in Argolis to beg Asclepios for his divine pity. I should know, it's my home.
After what she went through, I'm not sure she'd trust priests.
Swill down, talk shit, alcoholic drink.
Hippocrates, he's a physician, best of the best. He still keeps his office in Argos. If she went to him for help, there's no doubt he'd have given it.
I love getting drunk and singing. Come back if you want to sing with me.
I'll think about it.
Okay. Still have the olive oil. So, I guess now I need to go back here. And then, well, I guess I could have done the other one. Well, doesn't really matter which.
Just can't stay away, can you? Did you bring the oil?
Yeah. Why are you so different than Perikles?
You've grown up in Pericles' home, and yet you're so different.
No one is like Pericles. And he's only slightly more serious than usual, too. Athens is under siege, and he worries for her future. Which is why tonight is a fine time to celebrate what may be our last taste of freedom.
Why do you seem so taken by Socrates?
When you walked in, you seemed like you and Socrates were...
How I wish you were right. One day we will have that man in here with us. I promise you that.
Here's your oil.
Come bearing gifts.
Just had that in my pocket.
Saved! Today, these women grieved for their sons, and these men worked the wall. But tonight, we forget all of that. Let's have some fun! What do you say? Care to
join us?
So there's the option for that, but hey man, I do genuinely appreciate the offer, but
It's time for you to help me, Ali.
I'm good.
I'm looking for someone.
All business right until the end. I like that.
Focus. I'm looking for a woman who fled Sparta a long, long time ago.
In a galaxy far, far away.
No one flees Sparta. But let's pretend she did. If she were stupid, she'd be dead. If she were smart, she'd do what Aspasia did. She'd earn her independence. The smartest and most resourceful women I've ever met have been in Corinthia.
I don't know what the hetare is. Was this something that was established earlier in the game and I wasn't paying attention, or this is just general world knowledge that Cassandra would know but I wouldn't? Must mean the hetare?
Yetera.
Terra.
I've heard they play some sort of role in Corinth, but I
guess a
assumed
general
it was the
knowledge
same
kind of
as any
thing.
other city.
Oh no, these women are unlike any other you'll meet. A force, and the only ones there with any smarts. Ooh, the celebration continues.
I'm gonna get AC Odyssey sex scene real. Yeah.
No one goes in or out of
Just
the
play up to this
city
point and
without
select that
her
other
knowledge.
option, I guess.
Until we meet again, warrior.
Alright, we'll see ya.
Shut in Corinth.
That
Stop
door just
much,
closed on its own. I didn't
but
see him
it's a
close
start.
it. Alright, well. So that's like a lead and Oil and Love. And this will be this other lead, I assume. So maybe I'll have like 2 main story quests from here of different leads to follow up on. Europeans can't see
Stop
straight.
hiding in here. Everybody won't notice you coming out. He won't notice anything.
Hiding? Heed this. War has come to Athens. First they take our homes, then they take our heads. I intend to be found with at least my dignity intact. Or what's left of it anyway. If you see Perikles, tell him I said thank you for another colorful evening.
Okay. What? I started holding the button that told me to hold if I wanted to track the thing, but alas, I'm gonna level up to level 22 here soon. Hi. Yeah, this is probably a more important cutscene, so
Gaining access to this symposium is no small feat. Though you said
Oh,
there
wait.
are things you wouldn't do, you gained Perikles' trust so quickly.
I think I missed now what the context of the technologically advanced comment is.
To avoid the point being argued.
I'm intrigued.
You have been arguing a single point all night and no one has a black eye? You have my attention.
We're discussing the nature of rules. Where better to do so than here? I'll ask you the same question I asked Thrasymachos. Would you agree that the act of ruling is an art?
It is an art, as all worthy undertakings are. That is not up for argument.
Yet, medicine is for the betterment of
The heck is that purple
not the
thing
physician.
back there? Is that just part of the wall?
Carpentry
Behind that
improves
door?
the building, not the builder. Then, is the art of ruling not for the betterment of the ruled rather than the ruler?
Don't be absurd!
Well, yeah. I think that there can be artistic ways to go about many things, as anyone would know that's seen my Games of Art essay would know that I feel that kind of way on. But a lot of the time, it's just going to be the case that rulers
I've
aren't
seen enough
just.
of the world to know that there are no just rulers. Even Perikles is self-serving.
Is a Spartan general who brings order to his troops, thereby saving his own life, self-serving? I'm not sure that's the case.
Ruling a city and fighting in battle are different things.
By practicing the art of war, doesn't the general guarantee some of his troops a ferry ride to Hades, when a swift retreat would save all their lives?
I do kind of want to see how this continues on, so.
You just said a general isn't self-serving when he brings order to his troops. Then you said he is self-serving because retreating would save the lives of his men? What are you trying to say?
I never tried to say anything.
But you just said those things.
I said the words, but I didn't say anything at all. I only attempted to gain your view on the matter.
You're wasting your time. Aspasia.
What was with that shot for a second? It seemed very out of place. Everyone's wearing blue. I'm like the only person in red.
I couldn't help but notice your talent for debate. Well done.
My goodness, you must have incredible ears.
Interesting character. Ah, Phoebe. Perikles has retired to the balcony already, has he? His ability to sneak off and sulk is second to none.
I can go get him, and Cassandra can help. Everyone listens when she talks.
Yeah, main character privilege.
Run along. Cassandra will be right behind you. Now, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Aspasia. I had to go to great lengths to cover up your work in Megaris.
That wasn't me. You've been spying on me.
Spies have been watching me. I knew you people couldn't be trusted. We do what we must to survive, and there's no shame in that. It's how you got here, how I got here. The clothes, they fit you well, I trust.
They'd be fine if I had my weapons. Let's try to be polite and get in our good graces for now. Yes, thank you.
The nicest clothes I've ever worn, but I feel a bit uncomfortable, to be honest. You never really get used to them. It seems we have the attention of the entire room without a single eye being fixed on us. If you'd like to talk, do it now, and do it discreetly.
I'm trailing a woman. You probably already know that it's my mother if you have spies all around.
You might help. What clues do you have to her whereabouts? A physician named Hippocrates may have seen her in Argos. He's a good man. If you find a woman named Agathi there, do let her know Aspasia sends her regards. What else? Alcibiades gave me the name of a woman in Corinth. I'm sure he did. My dear friend, Anthusa, is the only one I know who's enjoyed a life in Corinth through legitimate means. Mostly legitimate, anyway. That's all I have. There is another option. In a former life, when I needed something done or someone found, I contacted a friend. An admiral of a sort. What's his name? Her name is Xenia. When we last spoke, she was in chaos. A word of caution. When you go to her, be on your guard. Sea life makes a monster out of most people. Thank you, Aspasia. When you're done, return here. Together, we will find who you're looking for. Now do me a
Okay, so I guess I'm in her good graces here. Can I just climb? That'd be so funny. What's this prompt? Oh, I think it was just talking. I can't climb. I actually have to find the stairs. Sucks to suck. Imagine not being able to climb in Assassin's Creed. No. Oh, I can see what's purple now. Oh, okay. Some purple glass or something there that a candle is put in to make it a purple light. That's the kitchen. No, I just thought I could run by and chat for fun, but...
Boring. Let's play a singing game. You like to sing? You like to sing.
His facial expressions don't really seem to match, like, what he's saying. It feels like there's a little bit of a disconnect. Not in terms of, like, the lip syncing, but just, like... just his facial expressions in general, where he still is, like, that while he's saying all this.
Have in mind? One of us will sing, then the other, and then back again. We'll take turns making verses, and whoever makes the best is the winner.
Nothing like a good drinking song?
I want to play too, but who should start?
This dudo.
It was his idea.
Fine, fine, but let's do a good one. A battle song?
Is there any other kind?
At the flick of a limb comes Aspasia's whim, and Perikles' walls aim to contain us all within.
The Spartan hordes outside eat your cattle and children alive. They dance at your walls. They don't rain, but they squall.
Perikles guarantees death for us all.
Oh, so bring your merchants and bring their butlers. If they be sons, they bring their fathers. This is war, war, war.
Bring your murderers to the crimson quiver.
Okay, the order's
Bring
not
the helots if they
around in a
be
circle or anything.
slayers. It is war, war, war.
I don't know, sure.
Without our fathers or mothers, we row straight to Hades or the belly of Milos. We are alone, and so we row. For a short life, we row, row, row.
The stupid sweepers, the genius teachers, all just meats and juice and liver.
For when our wars are done, after lives are lost and blood has run, we must rejoin our broken daughters and our sons. Reunited together.
Subtitles. Oh, took a little bit to update.
Enough! You're a great singer.
The best. Ha. You should act in my plays.
Here, take this to remember the occasion. This party has turned out much better than I ever could have expected.
I just got 100 drachma. This bounties thing is covering it. So by doing that, I got paid out by engaging in the optional song there. Wow.
You should find Hippocrates in Argos.
Interesting. Yeah, I had no idea that that was going to be an option. I just thought I could run past and chat, and then, maybe I should talk to you to know where to go.
You just got here. You
Okay.
can't leave already.
Yeah, I just wanted to run past and chat, and then it turned into a whole cutscene, and it's like, oh, I guess we're singing now, so I mean, where the heck? Am I actually blind?
Thank you for your help, my friend.
I don't even remember who you are, I'm gonna be honest. Okay, I guess I found the way. Yeah, over this way. And there's the leader up there that's marked on the map. Okay, so cutscene through here, right? Yep.
Cassandra!
I didn't send for you. No matter how you've dressed for my party, Phoebe shouldn't have let you in.
Thought you said that you'd let me in if I did all those jobs for you. Spacia sent me.
Spacia told me to come find you. She wants you to come down to the party.
Maybe he just means up here specifically then.
She says I don't interact with our guests enough. But these parties aren't for me. Technically, you're a guest. If you join Herodotus and me, that should be enough for her, don't you think?
You really don't want to go downstairs, do you?
When your days are spent speaking in front of crowds, you begin to crave these moments of silence.
Or as silent as I let it be, at least.
Why did you want Phidias to escape?
Phidias was awaiting trial, but you had me get him out of Athens. I figured you, of all people, would want to follow the law.
Phidias is a very dear friend. I didn't want to risk him being found guilty. And of course, there were other threats.
So you knew?
I know he's delusional, but one day when you have a friend you'd do anything for, you'll understand.
Why do you ostracize your own friend?
I don't understand why you had Anaxagoras ostracized. Socrates said he was your friend.
I won't risk the lives of those close to me if there's something I can do about it.
So you did this to protect him?
Anaxagoras understood my fears. 10 years may be a long time, but at least he'll be safe.
Why would you send Metsiocho somewhere dangerous?
Why send a Matiojos to the fishing district if it's dangerous?
I would never have sent him into danger willingly.
It seems you have many loyal friends.
My people are important to me.
I have something to tell you.
Your life is in danger.
Yes, Herodotus was saying. This cult doesn't worry me. I have my life threatened by far worse people every day. My true concern is Athens. I fear for her future.
You should take this threat seriously.
Spartans aren't your real concern, Perikles. The cult is coming, and they're bringing their strongest weapon.
Listen to her, Pericles.
The Spartans are immediate. A cult's threat is ambiguous.
I'm related to one of the cult members, and I believe him when he says they're coming after you.
Sound counsel to consider. I'll be sure to let my men know, regardless.
Aspasia sent me to see what's taking you so long.
Tell Aspasia I'll be right there. I suppose this is where our conversation ends. Thank you again for helping me.
The cult's gonna kill him, aren't they?
Able to help you in your search.
Time will tell.
I don't think that he's gonna be able to avoid that, is the impression I'm getting here, where he's like, oh yeah, I'm not gonna worry about that. Wonder what would happen if a mercenary saw me right now. Would they try to kill me? Could they even? Imagine if there's some way that I could get their attention. I don't think I can. And my whistle button doesn't even work. That would be really funny, though. Just run into the party and try to murderize me. Oh, well. Maybe I should set myself on fire again.
Flames, get out! Damn you! Must not burn through. Oh, shit!
Hi!
Tired.
Only of conversation. I think that's the most talking I've ever done.
See? You didn't need the weapon after all. Are you leaving?
Is there anything left for me to do here? I think I did that optional singing thing, Rabob, so I mean, I think I'm good.
Enough Athenian hospitality to last me a lifetime.
You get used to it. It's nice. What are you going to do now?
Fight all of Athens again? I don't remember which one was which.
There is a woman in Corinth I'd like to talk to.
I've heard about that place from Alcibiades. He says you don't go there to talk.
So I guess I have 3 options now.
Yeah, this says a lot of things.
He sure does. Before you go, I heard something from Aspasia about Kefalonia.
What is it?
She said there was some sort of plague. You don't think... My friend, the blood fever.
Don't think like that. Whatever happened on Kefalonia isn't our fault. I'll go myself and find out if this plague even happened, okay?
Okay, thanks.
So is that another quest that gets
I
added?
could count on you.